Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got a product from Forestfish. This is their gaming mouse, the XMG X6, or the Kult number 2. You can find it under other manufacturers as the Kult number 2. So Forestfish isn't the only one, but they were the ones that sent this over for review. Now this is a really decent gaming mouse for the price point. At the time of this video, you can pick this up on Amazon for $14.89. And of course, I'll have that link in the description below where you guys can check it out. You can do a lot of stuff with this mouse. It'll work under Mac. It doesn't say so on the side, but it will work under Mac. Anything from Windows XP above all the way to 10. I've tried it on 10 myself. You have a bunch of different things you can do here. Your sensitivity is either 800, 1600, 2400, or 3200 DPI. Actually goes all the way up to 4000 via the software. The polling rate will go up to 1000. So it's something we'll get into in just a few seconds when I show you the demo of the actual software. So it does have a nice USB 2.0 cable. Again, they rate the DPI up to 3200, but you can actually set it up to 4000. And let's get into it and show you guys the build quality on this mouse. Now for a $15 mouse, I was more than surprised about this mouse, to be honest. This mouse, it's got some weight to it. It's a very nice mouse. It's got pretty much a spot for every one of your fingers, except for it kind of leaves your pinky out there. So you do have a ring finger that will, a spot for your ring finger. So your pinky is kind of left out. Some of the bigger, wider mouses will have a spot for your pinky too. This one does not. So if you're a fan of that, then you might want to go for a wider mouse. I don't mind it at all. It feels very comfortable in the hand, and I didn't have any problems with that. They give you a very nice braided USB cable and a gold-plated USB jack, which I am very appreciative of. And I'm going to plug this in right now so we can show you the lighting effects that come in on this. Now you've got a couple different lighting effects here, and they do give you a quick start guide as well that you can go over if you want to. Again, it'll go over all the buttons, which I'll also go over, and it'll show you some of the software, which again I'm going to show you in just a few seconds. And you do get a driver disk as well, so you'll want to install that. Now, as far as the buttons go, you're going to have a DPI up and down setting here, left and right click, a triple click, forward and back, and your scroll wheel with middle click as well. And as you change your DPI, you're going to notice that the LED will go down to let you know what DPI setting you're on. Now you can totally change all of this. This breathing light that's happening right now, you can change the colors, which ones are included. You can change it from breathing to standard. And again, I'll show you that in the demo that we're going to do. You do have some lighting on the sides as well, so it's not just the back, and I do like the aesthetic of this. Again, very nice mouse. It's got some weight to it. It's not very light. It's got some nice action. I like the extra triple click button that you get here. The software will also allow you to do some macros as well, and this is all for under $15. So you're getting a lot of bang for your buck out of this particular mouse. I'm going to turn the lights down so that you can just see some of the LED, and here you have it. You got the sides lit up as well, and you can change these colors. There's like 9 different colors it can cycle through. You can include or not include certain colors. You can make it static. You can make it breathe like this. You can do a bunch of different stuff with the software. So let's cut over to the software side of everything, and then I will be right back. Okay, so what you're going to do is install the program off the disk for the GX9 mouse, and it's going to put this icon on your desktop that says GX9 Gaming Mouse.exe. When you double click on it, it's going to ask you, obviously, if you want to allow the app to make changes, and you're going to say yes. Now, what it does is it automatically puts it down in the tray down here. It doesn't pop up on the screen, so don't get alarmed if you don't see it just automatically launch. You can just click on the icon down in the screen. It says Gaming Mouse Setting, and you'll click on that, and your screen will pop up. Now it's got two different things here. It's got an advanced settings button, and it's got your basic mouse button settings here. And you're going to have all your key settings. Left click you cannot change. It always has to be left click, but all the other ones you can out of the 8 buttons. The number 8 being triple click right here. You can change this to anything you want. You can make it forward or backward or DPI switch or RGB on and off if you don't want the triple click. You can make it a Windows key, anything that you really want out of this list. And you can change every one of these except for left click. So they did a good job on that, allowing you to do it. And they also have mode A, mode B, so you can set 2 different profiles if you want to. For using your mouse if you want to have 2 different profile layouts. Now on the DPI settings, I've set mine to 1500, 2500, 3000, and 4000 in the 4 DPI modes. It comes at a default of like, I believe it's 750, 1250, 2000, and 3000 maybe. And I've ramped them up because I like them a little bit faster. But you can set these to any one that you want. You can include them or not include them if you wish to. Your polling rates are here all the way from 125 to 1,000. I leave mine on 1,000, but it's great that you can adjust it if you wish to. And then you have in your RGB effect. It's has that normal breathing or respiration mode. I've changed mine from the normal 4 seconds to 6 seconds, and you can include colors or not include colors that you don't want to see right by just clicking on these to do that. The DPI self-color LED settings, you can change those as well. Stage 1, stage 2, 3, and 4. If we go all the way up, you can change these colors to change or not change if you want to as well. So what we've got on the advanced side is you do have mouse speed, and you can adjust that anywhere from 1 to 11, enhance your pointer precision. Your scrolling speed, again, you can adjust that as well. I'll put mine at 5 and apply that, and it will take a second to apply, but then once it's good to go, you're set. And it does jump once it does, so it almost kind of lets you know that it did. Double click speed as well, 1 through 11, so if you like it quicker or slower, that's up to you. And then they have a full macro setting as well, where you'll name your macro, how many times you want it to loop, and you can insert a mouse event as well. And then you can start recording and stop recording, and then you can confirm it and leave it in there. So you have a full suite of macros creation that you can do with the mouse. So for this price point, the software is very good. It gives you a ton of different options that you can do. So Forestfish did a great job on this, and I'm definitely giving the suite here of software a thumbs up, along with the mouse itself. The mouse itself is good, especially for the current price point. So this was just an overview of the actual software setup that you will be able to do with this mouse, and we'll take it back to the rest of the review. So that was my review of the Forestfish XMG X6 gaming mouse. You can check it out again on Amazon if you would like. It's a steal, I think, at this price. If you're looking for a pretty solid gaming mouse for a low price and you're on a budget, this is under 15 bucks, and it's got included software to allow you to pretty much change whatever you would like to on the mouse. It's got a lot of function, and the build quality on it is solid. I do like the build quality on it. So they did a really good job on this. So put it on your short list if you're looking for a new gaming mouse and you don't want to break the bank. I think this one by Forestfish will do just fine. So it's getting a thumbs up from me. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. If you have any questions or comments about this mouse or the software that comes with it, leave it in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out on the next video.